running late already, but I forgot send out the black signal, so bear with me while I send out the black signal. We get into our music and all that. Then, of course, I don't pick my hair before saying great day to all of y'all. Great Nia family, great Nia. Send out the black signal, so bear with me while I send out the black signal. We get into our music and all that. Then, of course, always something, right? So, all right. I'm going to have to send out this black signal and let the family know that I'm up. Keep my obligation. Put out the newsletter, sent it out, kept my obligation. Got to meet we're going to put together Malcolm X Festival once again. The fundraising is on the low, is moving, it's moving. So, Malcolm X Festival, we got one more. We got one more market before the Malcolm X, MX Revolutionary Leader Festival, right? We got one more. And then I got to talk with my people about some other stuff. We really trying to do it here. And then we got we have a trip next week. I'm kind of looking forward to it because we're going to Detroit to the museum. Gonna stop off, let the young people play laser tag. Gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? And if we got some family in Detroit, y'all need to come on out and hook up with the journey. We're going to be up there in the Motor City. You know what I'm saying? So it would be nice. We had some family come out and be like, hey, we be toasting with y'all. Hell, we got to leave at 7 o'clock in the morning on next Nia. So, so that means I'm going to have to get up and do the show. Well, I'm going to have to be on time with the show. Because I got to be at the school at 7 a.m. so that me and the babies can get up out of here, right? That's how we got, So, that's what we're going to do. But now, there is still room. Tickets are, I think, $50 round trip. That covers your meal. That covers the ticket into the museum. It covers transportation. We try to make it as affordable as possible for the community, for the family. So you might want to go. You might want to take some of your young people, or you might want to send your young people. You know what I'm saying? It's popping off. Alright, so let me go. I'm putting the black signal together. Join us for the toast. Let me put a URL. I'm going to send them to the Spreaker URL. Sometime I got to choice between the YouTube or the Spreaker. Let's send them to YouTube today. I'm going to send them to the YouTube URL today. Cool. We did that. Now, let's do this. Next, join us for the toast. Just that simple. Boom. We're going to go to our daily toaster list. Send it out. I know, like last night, people was like, Brother Hatem, you didn't send out a signal last night. Nah. I was suffering. And it's like in the early morning, it's like you know what I'm saying? It ain't that bad. But as the day progresses and as it wears you out, you know what I'm saying? Slowly but surely. A lot of some of y'all got allergies, and you understand. I'm understanding now. And I do remember sometimes you used to getting sinus headaches, but I guess as you get older, you become, at least in my case, I'm becoming more susceptible to the pollen that's flowing around or whatever. But it don't make a difference, because I'm going to get me some more raw honey real soon to brew up some stuff. My fault to ferment some of my drinks So I'll have me some raw honey on hand. There's some other stuff to deal with it as well. And then just go through it and let my body adjust. You know what I'm saying? This is like the spring cleaning. So family, I want to welcome you to the place where your hustle builds muscle. You are now in the congregation of the mighty. This is Giami Journey Media. And this is a Heart of a Simple production. Of course, this is the Daily Toast. Where we strive to blow up your old paradise. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should we say, breathe, then drink. Now grab yourself a bottle of water. Get you a glass for that water. Put the cap off your water. It's there for you. Drink. Or should I say, then. Y'all know what it is, right? Come on now. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body, drink some water, stretch. Fast, move your body, stretch it out. Drink. Or should we say, move, then drink. Now raise your glass, toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Bam, just raise your glass. Drink. Or should I say, raise, toast, dance. Take your breath and drink some water. Lift and pour yourself some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, live, move, toast. Remember to stay healthy. Breathe, drink, eat, move, sleep properly, function properly. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink it up with me, fam. Alright, family, once again, I'm not done. Damn, water kind of opening me up too. Help washing some of that shit out my body, right? Let's see who on here. Brother Kwame, great Nia fam. You have a great day as well. So let's go and get it. Alright. So, we had, the Proverbs last night, we ran through them. And some of the articles, I am going to reserve my statements probably for tomorrow and Imani. We're going to have a serious conversation probably tomorrow morning. And then also probably at the meeting as well. Actually, we're going to need to be working on that Malcolm X Festival. Getting our plans together so that we can make sure that the mall event, there's no issues. And then really get to fundraising for this Malcolm X piece. At least putting out some information on the timelines, right? Is there anything else that I need to announce? All right, nope. Let's go and... Oh, next mall is on the 27th of April. Last Kaumba of the month, of course. Alright, here we go. Alright. Need to put that in the sink. First, giving honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call the Creator. We lift up our glass, we salute the Creator, and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move to our list of our illustrious ancestors. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert the Texan, Davis, Earl Brown, Stephen, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, Willie Walton, Gaston, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis. He said, when do you take off for Detroit again? We will be leaving Nia morning at about, I think we're supposed to be pulling out about 7 a.m. Next Nia. It's good, it's Good Friday. Oh, God damn it. Well, I guess I got to do the push just for that. But, that's what people, they looking for the date. So we're going out there on next Nia. Uncle Chris, Alfie, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Jenny Gaines, Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Pillar, Montague Pittman, No More X, Pat Mott, Rob Malika Kapoor, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Bropro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulliam, The Luxor Brothers, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Wyndham, and Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Louis Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melville Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Willie, Vita Farmer, I Goes for Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Deolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Linda Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica, Trisha, where we at? Erica, Trisha Lewis. How long are you supposed to be in Detroit? Only a day. We come in, it's a one-day trip. Going up, going to the museum, eating, doing the laser tag, coming back the same day. On a nice, comfortable bus. Erica, Trisha Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keach Larice, Linda Watson Hammond, Zero Giles Watson, Spell, Slimmy Seven Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mitchell Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Heather Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Banks, Mary Moss, Peter Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quills, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, Esther Johnson, Del Rita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. S. Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinier, Amatep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Ellen Ohio, Frankie Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, oh my God, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Dillamon Aries, Gina Rube Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigel Lopez, Ella Basigi, Fulani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DePretis Hines, Inez Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, there we go, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee picked up Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, DeCatney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Leland Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sissenbaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jay Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irvin, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, President Bruce Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donald Hill, Richard Cleavers, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie, Harry Tubman Cates, Mr. Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Jenny Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Hatch Senior, Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Dan Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Doretha Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cooper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Frances Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford, Dawson Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Ms. Vanilla, Elvis Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erleton Houston, Lud Oz, Elijah Oz, Jerome Oz, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Oz, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Bat Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Raymond Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Bradley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruth Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javan McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shechem Aha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Louis Fernandez, Jacqueline Broaders, Reginald Oliver, Mazarin Cooper, George Swan, and Money Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles A. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Andy Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. Do the Neti Pot Celine Nasal Clean. Thinking about it. I got a Neti Pot somewhere. Kids got a hold of that. You know how that go, right? Charlie Giles, James Carswell, Roberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis, Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang, Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Top, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jamonte Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Ed Walker, Quasi Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton, Leonard Jones, Milton Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacey Trice, Denisha Gorey, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khaled Hassan, is also Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flint, Herbert Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Angeline Gant, Sharifa, Oscar Kane, Audrey Gripper, Dominique Nichols. We lift up our glass and we salute our ancestors and we say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? Y'all know what's up. We come to the moment. Right now, we are on Nia. Shots out. Lift up our glass, activating those reticular formations. We are on a hunt for Nia. Nia, for those that don't know, means purpose. The mighty principle today is balance. The color is yellow. Rhythm is the Hermetic law. Kofi is the male name for the day. Female name for the day is Afua. We lift up our glass, and we salute this moment, and we say Ashe. From there, family, we move on to our children, our children's children, and on to infinity, and we say Ashe. From there, where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go from here? Right? We move to all of our relations. We toast and we say Ashe. From there, where do we go? This is that selfish libations. What do you need in a moment to make yourself the greatest that you need to be? To move to where you need to be. Huh? Come on now. We toast. We say Ashe. From there, family, last but not least, toast the most marvelous, beautiful, uplifting, strong, inspiring individual in the room, and that's you. Lift up my glass to you. We toast. We say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. You know know what? I'm going to sip a little bit and I'm out of here. Ooh. All right, I got to seal this up so it can stop aging. One love as well. Y'all have a great, great, great Nia. I'm out.